So it's supposed to happen after every game. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. It's your boy Q City. Um, Family time, bro. Like I really just was enjoying the family last night. So I had to watch the game back. I caught like the first half, and I just didn't feel right. You know what I'm saying? It didn't feel right on my end coming to give a live react if I hadn't watched the whole game. Right? Lakers game starting here in a few. Just my thoughts on last night's game. The whole "we don't need Trey" crowd. Thank you. Thank you for exposing yourself and your knowledge and what you actually know about ball. Because there's no way that you watched that game last night and thought, oh, I think Atlanta needs a point guard. Right? Like, I think somebody who could slow the offense down, put people in position, run sets effectively, right? And end with getting a bucket might be needed right here, right? There's this one dude on Twitter, I don't know his name, but he always like posts like life without the dictator, right? Because like Trey does dictate the offense. Trey has extremely high usage. Uh, you know, he averaged at 25 and 10. He's going to touch the ball. There's not too many possessions he's on the court that he doesn't, right? And but I think the thing that frustrates me about that is that at multiple times, Trey has ceded ball handling capabilities and ball handling duties to multiple people. He did it with Murray. He's doing it with Johnson. Um, because I think having Trey on the floor, you recognize, damn, um, we are at a defensive liability. And what we need to do is find a way to not have such a load on him, especially if he's going to try on defense, which he has. He has the whole Trey is gonna be bad on like Trey's so bad on defense and whatnot. Like he's 6'1", bro. And Trey is extremely nifty and stop and go, but he's not like this amazing over the top athlete. And even if he was, the offensive load that he carries is not going does not lean itself to him being an all world defender. It just doesn't. And that's okay. Like you need people on your like everybody on the team got to play a role, right? Speaking of playing your role, Mo Gay. Mo Gay, I've seen him guard Paolo. Last night, I watched heavy minutes on Scotty Barnes, and I watched him switch to Brandon Ingram. Man is playing a role. He's carving out his minutes in his niche by saying, I will be the most hustle play defender that you have on your team. And if it don't get me paid here, it's going to get me paid somewhere. And I respect it from Buddy. I respect it, right? Jalen, your role coming into the year was to be secondary playmaker, secondary ball handler, and then you find spurts to run the offense by using your passing IQ, crashing to the boards. He knocked down like three threes last night, right? I ain't got the stats in front of me. He knocked down like three threes, like expand the game. But now you're forced into a different role, right? In a dub, forced into a different role because Trey's not there. So like sometimes people be like, oh, you got to step up, or everybody gets a chance to step up. Like the three teams that we beat were terrible. The end of the Nets game, winless. The Pacers were winless. At the time we faced them. Um, the Magic can't score. And to be fair, the Raptors aren't really great at scoring, but the Raptors have exactly what Orlando had a lot last year, which is we struggle scoring, but we've got really good athletes that can get to the rim. Maybe don't do a great job creating, but if we go ahead and speed the game up, make it an up and down game, and our athletes are crashing toward the rim, you can't stop us, and then we lock you down defensively. And if you don't have somebody who can break that, you're in some trouble. Up until middle of last week, the Raptors' only win was Atlanta. Now they've managed to get another one off us, right? So they're sitting at 5-4. We're sitting at 4-5. Um, the rotations, of course, I have my issue with the rotations. Then it looked like because of backlash, and I'm not saying that Coach Quinn is reading the tabloids or anything, but I think there was understandable frustration about Zachary having a really good game and not being in there with the ending five. And it almost felt like a, well, I'm gonna show you. And had him out there in the ending five when the ball had been stagnant for 8 minutes before that. Atlanta scored 8 points in the final 11:35. That was disgusting. We were up 10 to down 8 and then down 10. And I remember like seeing the tweet and just being like, this is a 20-point swing right now. Strictly because we can't score. We can't get good offense out. And people just in bad roles right now, whatnot. And having a point guard does fix a lot of that. Cason Wallace had a rough night, right? Like, and we have these troubles at home. I think is the other frustrating part is that like a lot of our wins have come on the road this year. Um, regardless, the Hawks, we got to tread water. This was our first quote unquote. I mean, they've got a winning record, so it's really not quote unquote. But this was the first second good team that we faced without Trey, and these are the results. Like the Thunder, they're a buzzsaw. They're gonna, or not the Thunder, the Cavs. We faced them without Trey. They're a good team. They smacked us around, right? The Raptors, 5-4, they're a good team, right? And with being a good team, like they were able to control the game, control the tempo of the game. Now, the last person I really want to get to, Chris Stapps, is 7'2", and that man was out there shooting like he's 8 inches shorter, like literally shooting like he damn near a foot shorter from 40 feet, bro. I know you can stroke it, no diddy. I know you got it. I know you can shoot, bro. But get your ass into the mid post. I'm not even saying you got to get in the paint and bang around. Get in the mid post and shoot over cats. What are you walking into? Like you're the trailer shooting a 40-foot three. The kahuna's on this one. The absolute muspa, right? Like just the idea that like, and they really fu shots, right? Like they're dagger shots, and I'm not gonna lie with it. Some of them came while we were up like 8, 10, right? And that is the type of shot where, woo, you hit that shot, you were up 8, now you're up 11. They're calling a timeout because we had a couple of those runs, especially in the first. Um, but like once that offense stalls, it becomes very, very hard to still take those shots and be motivated. Like you're the trailer taking a 40-foot three, bro. If I'm in the deep corner off sideline, bro, and my man runs a 45 to the onside line corner, like, bro, I gotta run all the way down there, catch him, hopefully still get into the defensive stance within Florida offense, because when you shoot long threes, you have long rebounds, right? So you're it's like you're creating a fast break because, all right, because I saw this like 2 times off the top of my head. I see it. You trail, right? So think about it. You got somebody on the bench quarter, somebody on the off corner, right? You've got one guy on the wing, uh, holding the ball, and then you got a guy, let's just say mid post, right? Porzingis comes up, trailer. You pass the ball to him, he shoots a 40-foot three. It's a long rebound. If dude in the short corner, right, takes off immediately, takes off immediately, he is already like 2 seconds behind the guard that got the long rebound and had nobody to beat but Porzingis. Even if Porzingis shoots and then starts backpedaling to try to stop, that's putting us in bad actions, right? That's putting us in bad actions. Sorry about that. That's putting us in bad actions. It's putting way too much pressure on the rim. It's putting us in foul trouble. It happened over and over and over again. And like I'm not banging on Porzingis because Reese did it too, right? Reese had a decent game starting out, but like he didn't have a great impact late. I think, and nobody had a great impact late, right? Jalen made some good passes. He got sold a couple times. Mo was out there guarding his ass off, but just like you need somebody to settle the offense and get it down. You need somebody to bring it all together. So for the we don't need Trey crowd, here you go. There you go. There's a just great expense as to why you need this type of player. Let's watch the Lakers. Let's go Hawks. Spin your boy Q City. I'm out. Peace.